It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Out is Eddie Pinheiro to get this one started. And off we go from Charlotte. And this is going to be out of bounds. Flags come in. That is a brutal mistake to start the game. Opening kickoff, out of bounds, brings the ball to the 40-yard line.
Right, 97. Let's go.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Down. Yellow.
The man in motion is Watson. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball...
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Josie Jewell. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. That is a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking opening drive touchdown. Instead, that 3rd down pick turns into 6, Greg.
Yeah, Mike, and every offense all week works on that opening drive. It's such a critical way to get their players and get their offense settled into this game. And as you said, disastrous start, not only turning the ball over, but allowing the defense to capitalize and take it all the way back the other way.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready. Wide open. Set.
Here's Love to throw. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
Let's go now. Hey.
The man in motion is Watson.
Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Watson, 6. Yellow, go.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and... That is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
On the ready. Go, 10. Set.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Throw, 52.
24-yard gain. First down, Packers.
Double, 38. Hunt.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Michael Jackson.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when...
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go from Wisconsin. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that return gets him a little extra. Then if he'd taken that knee, he's up above the 25 before he heads out of bounds. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. The Packers take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Don't worry.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Blitz coming here. Jackson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense in the hurry up here. On 4th down, snap to Jackson. They connect for the first. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Finds his man. It's Kraft. This is ahead for about 5. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. They've got a man in motion. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Working quickly here.
Fight 60.
Going to the ground again on first. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
17. 10 cycles. Go 6. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, Just find a way to get him the ball.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 3 now.
Strikers, 3-3, 52 blaster. Come on, set. Seal, blast. Go red.
They send a man in motion.
Ready, ready.
2nd and 3. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Hey, blue. Slide blue. Ready?
Love on 3rd and short. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Right, 97.
They'll run Jacobs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense up to the line fast.
Ready.
Love. From the pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Let's go.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They need the right call here. It'll be 3rd and goal.
Yellow, zoom. Set.
Love now on 3rd and goal. And they get to him again. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
That is a wow. Maybe that's a double wow for me. 2 sacks in the previous 3 snaps. I can really criticize quarterbacks, and too often I do, to get rid of the football, but that is about a defensive effort. Knowing what's on the line when you get into situations in the red zone, Kate, can't do it much better than that. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. 1st and 10 from the 41. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Devon Fuller bringing that play to an end. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Tight end in motion left. Lamar off the play fake. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the red zone now. This finds Likely. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. It's the Ravens with a 2nd and 7. Trying down the middle with Henry. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Working quickly here. Jackson now on 3rd. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Nixon now to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Blue striker. Ready?
Love from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
At the 24-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And now it's 3rd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Here we go.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Edo blue. Hut.
Love out of the shotgun. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's out of bounds past midfield. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go. Set.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Fight 60. Red, yellow. Hey, green. Green jack. Fight, white. Set.
Love to throw again. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So 2nd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Fury, yellow. Set, hut.
Shotgun now for Love. That's completed right side. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Another run for Henry. Past midfield to the 45. And finally down right along that opposing 40. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, here's Lamar. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense to the line for second down. Trying again following the sack. He's on the move. He's running with it. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Lamar now from the gun. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
17. Down. Hut, hut.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. There's a lane past the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 47-yard line. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Nixon now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
10 cycles. Set. Hut, hut.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
You know, Kate, that's one of those instances where you try to walk that tightrope on the sidelines. Problem is, on a throw that far down the field, that is so hard to do, so difficult. I love the effort, just couldn't quite find the execution.
52 blaster. Ready?
Throwing his love on 3rd. Completes this one to Kraft. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Hey, red, cycle.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
8
Blaster,
yards on
six.
the pickup.
Black
Brings up
shot.
second and 2 at the
Yellow, go.
47-yard line.
Field, black. Ready.
From the 47. This one taken in by Kraft. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
That's good. Packers first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Check pink.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Putting a receiver in motion.
Set.
Here's second and 2. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. There he goes, right sideline. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11.
Packers 10. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Nixon now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Hurry. Run to the
Offense up to the line fast.
Blue, black. Claws red.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Mega. Set. Go.
Thrown on first down, Love. It's intercepted. That's Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens are going to take over after the interception.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
Report. Report.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. This, our last play of the quarter. Another try following the sack. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They run run it with King Henry. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. 3 yards on the carry, and now they face 4th down. Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. So that's going to make the field goal try a bit easier for them, as the penalty gives them a free 5 yards. Staring at 4th down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. It's a 36-yard look for him. Bullock's kick is good. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Here we go. Slide blue. 43 rail. Touch.
Handoff running right. Jacobs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run. Gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Takes the handoff, now Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Back to throw on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He's got it, that's going to be a 1st and more. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion. You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
10 cycles. Fury, yellow. Black ultra. Drill green. Hut, hut.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Red, cycle. Blaster, 6. Ready, ready.
Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers 14 points back.
Ready, break.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10.
Steel, black. Ready, go.
Working inside the red zone. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Claws red. Ready. 6, mega. Hut.
Play fake, it's Love. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. There he goes on the